Hey there. So, have you been using ChatGPT in your real estate business? Well, if not, I am here today to share with you some things of how people are using ChatGPT specifically in their real estate business to gain leverage, to gain more time back. And we are going to hop into it right now. Mariah here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active luxury real estate agent here in Utah and California. And this channel is literally everything you need to know about building and scaling your business the modern way by leveraging the power of social media. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications. I hear from real estate agents like you all the time who are looking to build, who are looking to scale, and looking to grow their business the modern way. If that is you, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and it would be my absolute pleasure to connect with you. So if you are like me, you have been hearing about ChatGPT, you have been hearing about AI. Are you using it in your business yet? If you are, drop a comment down below. Let me know how you're using it, what's working, what's not, what have you found that, really you feel like you're gaining leverage from. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some ideas, things that I have used personally, and then things that some of my partners have been, my real estate partners have been using that they're finding a lot of success. So, number one, first and foremost, I know for me, I am using ChatGPT for my blogs. Yes, my blogs. I've got a website, and on my website, I am, adding blogs, daily blogs. Yes, daily blogs. I remember before ChatGPT when I was trying to, get that blog section of my website up and going. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to write those blog posts. But now I have an idea of different things that I want to talk about, and I can really crank out those blogs very quickly and efficiently. Of course, a lot of times I, tweak them a little bit here and there to make them my own words, but AI, if you are not using it for your blogs on your website, you can be generating more business and you can be generating more views toward your website simply by blogging. So, number one is blogging. Second way I am using ChatGPT in my business is for the listing descriptions. Yes, if you are listing heavy, ChatGPT might be an excellent way for you to, really to get those listing descriptions. I recently had a listing that my client said, "Hey, you know what? We actually loved the listing description that, when we ended up buying the house 3 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it was." And they said, "Will you take a look on, this website, take a look at the listing description. And if you can, take that and tailor it, don't make it exactly the same, but make it something similar, we would love that." I copied and pasted it right in ChatGPT and asked it to write something in a similar format, similar, number of words, and it came up with something really, really similar, but a little bit different in different words. I presented it to my clients. They were like, "Oh, this is phenomenal. Like, this is exactly what we are looking for." So if you, really those blog posts, number one, number two, the listing descriptions, you can take something that is already existing and, can rewrite it, or you can also coach the, chat GPT and let them know what you bullet point some of the different things that are on your listing description, and let them come up, let ChatGPT, let AI come up with something that might be similar for that listing description. So, number two is listing descriptions. Third way that you can be using ChatGPT or AI in your real estate business, if you are on social media platforms. Yes, depending on the social media platforms you are on, you can have that, you can really tailor your ChatGPT toward whatever platform you're using. So let's start off with YouTube. If you are on YouTube, you have just uploaded your video, and after you have uploaded your video, you need a small description on there. You can ask ChatGPT, depending on whatever your video is on, please write a YouTube description on whatever your video is about. It can write that description for you. Same thing goes along with Instagram. If you are posting on Instagram, you can actually have it create a content calendar. Yes, I saw this. One of my business partners, I was at a conference recently, and one of my business partners was like, hey, Mariah, check this out. Have you ever seen this? You can ask it to come up with a month's long, worth of content. You can have it write out, the dates for the month. You can have it, on Monday, I want this, on Tuesday, I want this, and really like label it out. Please include emojis and, and the hashtags. And I mean, really everything, for you, again, you'll want to tailor it to what what you want to post and how you want to show up on social media. But this is really a great starting spot for, if, really, if you're thinking about, gosh, I can't post because I'm running out of ideas. This is a fabulous way for you to come up with different ideas to, really help you in your business with social media. So like I said, YouTube is a great way. Instagram is another. If you are on other platforms as well, it can help you come up with a lot of different things with that. Number 4 is marketing and branding. Yes, marketing and branding. We know that marketing and branding material, it can be time consuming, it can be cumbersome depending on what you're coming up with. So if you are, let's just say, wanting to come up with different flyers for your neighborhood, you're wanting to come up with a newsletter, you are wanting to come up with content for those different things, you can ask your AI, you can ask ChatGPT to come up with, please write me a newsletter in, for the month of August that has, and then you can detail out the different things. You can tailor it for your specific area as well. So that content, the marketing piece is a big one. And if you're not using it, you might want to, consider doing that, simply because you are able to offset a lot of time, energy, resources by really leveraging ChatGPT for your marketing and branding as well. Listing photos. Yes, listing photos is the next one we're actually going to talk about. And I know everybody's MLS system is different, but I know mine here in Utah has actually rolled out. They are using ChatGPT in part of their listing. And this actually is really cool. So what happens is I will upload photos that I have gotten, that my photographer has taken on a listing, and I upload those into the MLS. Well, the MLS has an option that you can click, that you can toggle a button, and the ChatGPT, the AI service, will come up with different descriptions of each photo. So it might say something like aerial exterior, shot of the home. Or if it knows that it's the interior and it's the kitchen, it will come up with, a description of that gourmet kitchen, interior, whatever, and it goes on, and it gives some, highlights different things that it sees in that particular photo without you going in and typing each one that goes on there. Same thing, it will take a photo, and it has a drop down menu of different things that you can click in there. So really, in the long run, it's saving you a ton of time. It's letting you add more value simply because you are putting, you're able to describe what we're seeing in that photo a little bit more, and really just being able to provide a more detailed description and more value for potential buyers. So that is another big one. Number 5 is a website. Yes, website templates. I know this is crazy. I was just on vacation with my brother and his family and our family. We ended up going to Arizona for a quick trip, and while he was there, he's like, hey, Mariah, take a look at this. Have you seen this before? And I've seen a lot of different things with AI, but I had not seen this one before. He's like, you know what? This is a great one. If you do not have a website and you do not have a website template, there are different templates that you can get. If in AI, you can have them create a real estate website template that you literally can go and you can start editing it. And obviously you need to buy your domain, but you can have that website created within seconds. I was totally blown away, and I looked at him and I went, wow, this, my friend, is a game changer. I know when I first started creating my first, my first website years ago, I mean, hours and hours of just trial error. I mean, it looked terrible, but at least I had something up, right? Or at least that's what I was telling myself. And now over the years, my website's gotten better and I've changed platforms and stuff. But if I would have known about this before and, starting a website, I paid a lot of money to get my website. This, I mean, it was free. I went, holy moly, I cannot even believe that. So getting a website like that and having it build that website for you in a matter of seconds could definitely save you a ton of time and can really, free up time to do something else. Next on the list is market trends and insights. Yes, market trends and insights is a big one. We know us in real estate, people are constantly, what's the first question that people ask you as a real estate agent? Hey, what's the market like, right? That everybody asks that. Well, one of the things that you can do with AI, and depending on which platform you're using for it though too, you want to make sure that it's up to date, because sometimes they'll say, oh, this was last, the information that is on here was updated in 2022 or whatever it was. So you do want to make sure that it is up to date. But one of the things that you can do is you can see different things that are trending. You can see different market statistics or insights or things that are happening right now today. And, you might be able to use that for social media, to post it on different things, for your newsletters, for your marketing, different things like that. But AI is another great, tool to use for that marketing, for the insights, and for those market updates. Next on the list, do you have a buyer's presentation or a listing presentation? Yes, buyer or listing presentation. Well, guess what? If you don't, AI is another great place to go. If you are really looking for content, you might have a buyer's presentation that you have used before, but maybe you don't really love the content you have on there. You can take it, copy it, paste it, have it rewrite it in maybe a similar way. You can tweak it. You can even have them write a brand new buyer's presentation. You can have them write the process, the steps that go along with that same exact thing for the listing presentation as well. So buyer presentation, listing presentation, if you're not sure on the wording, if you're not sure, you can even have it make charts and graphs and all of those different things for it. That might be something that you may want to consider. Going along with that too, I know that many people are using it for their email marketing. Yes, for their email marketing. If you have a buyer under contract, a lot of times when you begin that process with the buyer, you'll explain the steps, but it is super helpful to have kind of a reminder of what is happening now. Okay, wait, what happens during the appraisal? Okay, wait, why do we have the home inspection? Some of these different steps, if you have that email process you have it laid out step by step, you can be emailing your buyer all those steps throughout the process. ChatGPT is a great way to ask, hey, please describe the steps, detail these steps for the home buying process, and they can list out the different steps and which each one means. So if they are going through, let's say, the home inspection, you might send them an email that details what might be taking place during the home inspection and how you might be asking for repairs or how that negotiation, whatever that process is like. Same thing with the appraisal, and you can explain that. So email marketing is also another great tool for ChatGPT. You're kind of getting a feel for this, aren't you? Of the number of different things that you can actually use ChatGPT, AI in your real estate business are honestly like limitless. If you're thinking, oh, you know what, I want to send out email postcards, oh, my newsletter, oh, the marketing, the branding, the listing descriptions, the descriptions for the photos, the, like I said, the buyer's guide, the seller's guide, I mean, it just goes on and on. Like I said, I use it for my blogging. And I do have to say, since I have started using ChatGPT for my blogging, number one, I've been way more consistent because I'm not constantly having to think, oh, wait, what am I going to write today? Or what, all of those things. I have kind of an outline now too of different things. You can have it build you a list. Please give me you know, if let's pretend you're blogging 3 times a week or 5 times a week, you might have it give you a monthly list of things you can blog about. And then you take each of those bullet points and please write a blog geared toward real estate about whatever that topic is. So that consistency piece can really, you can be a lot more consistent. I know for me, since I've been way more consistent, guess what's happened? I'm getting way more views on, traffic that is being driven to my website. The same thing will happen to you. So whatever direction you are thinking about taking your real estate business in, or, really use ChatGPT as leverage to free up more time and to give you more time to, really to be able to put back in your business in different ways. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully you found some good insights that you can take and really start using today. Again, let me know, have you used ChatGPT? If so, what's working, what's not? What have you found that you're like, oh, I can't wait to keep doing this. I actually want to do this instead. So, and if you are looking to build and scale your business the modern way by leveraging the power of social media, I help people like you all the time build and scale your business this way. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, and it would be my absolute pleasure to chat with you. Take care and have a great one. Bye. That you showed up was